What is going on to the AMC family? In today's video, I'm going to let all of you guys know what just happened for AMC stock and what this will allow us to understand for the trading day of August 6th, which is actually going to conclude this week. And guess what is also going to conclude this week? We have a lot of options expiring for AMC stock, and I already know you guys already probably know that there are a lot of options for AMC stock, but how will this time affect the AMC share price? And so I'm going to be explaining all that in today's video. And so right off the bat, I would like to quickly talk about the S&P 500. And so right over here, it just seems like we just continue to go higher and higher. And I would also like to say that tomorrow we do have the jobs report. I believe that West Coast is going to be 5:30 in the morning, whereas East Coast is going to be 8:30 in the morning. And so that will also be something that I think a lot of people will be watching out for, just because we will be able to understand how many people were able to get jobs, how many people are unemployed, etc., and then that will allow us to better understand how the economy is doing. And to be quite frank, no one really knows how the market is going to price this in. Was the jobs report already priced in? Not everyone knows the answer to that question, because there are actually many investors who have a lot of different price target for what they think the unemployment rate and the jobs report is going to be for tomorrow. And I just want to say that just so you guys know the news for tomorrow, and that if anything happens, you guys are prepared and not scared. And so right over here, we could see that there are a lot of lists for what is trading, okay? These are the calls and the puts. We could see the difference between the put options and the call options, and we have Apple, Tesla, Amazon, SPXW, mRNA, AMD, and then obviously the S&P 500. And we do not see AMC on this list though, and AMC actually used to be on this list quite a lot. And so right now we are going to try to understand the AMC option chain, and I stated in my previous video that it doesn't matter what AMC stock is doing, let's say at 12 o'clock in the evening. It really doesn't matter until we have that closing candle and until the stock market closes at regular trading hours at 4 o'clock. And here is exactly why. If you guys understood that, here's what happened to AMC stock at the close. So right over here, we have the option chains. We have very many of them, and actually it looks like we decided to increase in volume for a lot of the further out expiry options. For example, August 27th, September 3rd, September 10th, and even September 17th. Just a few hours ago, it did not have this much volume, but that is not what I'm talking about. The insane option chain that I would like to talk about that has the 226,000, I believe, call options, and this is an insane amount if you compare this ratio to the put option ratio. If you go to the bracket that is the $30, I believe, or $38. No, it is the $30 to $37 option bracket chain. There are 246,000 call options, whereas there are 112,300 put options. We have a 70% to a 31% difference. What does this mean? We have much more bulls stepping in compared to the bears. But I will also say this, because I'm not going to try to make the option chain seem like an insane amount, because what ends up happening with these options is all they do is they add more momentum to a stock. That is why I'm talking about it in today's video. Just because we have an option chain, the bracket, which has the $30 to $37 option price, it doesn't mean that AMC stock will actually go to this price, but I will say this, it definitely has the ability to increase the momentum, and you guys already know that momentum drives the volume and volume drives the price. Therefore, it will eventually help AMC, and ultimately it should be able to benefit AMC for the share price, which is obviously what a lot of us want, because AMC stock every single day it decides to climb higher and higher. Now, it does seem like right now we are in a downtrend, so AMC stock decides to fall, but occasionally throughout these days, AMC stock has that one day, and then after that day, AMC stock decides to go parabolic to the upside. That's what I was trying to say. When AMC stock continues to go up, it just keeps on climbing higher and higher, because no other stock, and I'm not talking about GameStop and AMC are in the same boat, because no other stock can go up an estimated $3 in just a matter of one day with no catalyst, no news, etc. And so with that being said, AMC stock $30 to $37 option chain, 112,300 puts. What does this mean? Not all put options are going to be bearish for an underlying equity. For example, if you sell a put option, that actually means that you would like to buy AMC stock, 100 shares at least of AMC stock at $30 to $37 a share. What does this mean? Even more momentum, and at this point, people are buying the actual shares for AMC stock. Now again, I'm going to say this one more time, just that we understand. Tomorrow is a Friday, and with these patterns, AMC stock decides to usually go down on Fridays. This does not mean that AMC stock will go down tomorrow again, but I am saying that this is a pattern that we may need to understand for tomorrow. So therefore, there's no reason to place an entire bet on AMC thinking that it is going to go completely parabolic to the upside tomorrow. just because tomorrow is a Friday. Tomorrow we also have a catalyst with the jobs report. We are going to understand the unemployment data, we are going to understand how the economy is doing, and we are going to have a better understanding for how the market is going to react to this. Which group will decide to sell off first? For example, is it going to be the blue chip stocks that decide to sell off first, like Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, PayPal, etc., or is it going to be the small cap stocks in the IWM like AMC stock? And GameStop's not really a small cap stock anymore, but it follows AMC, and AMC is a small cap right now. And so now that we know that just because there are a lot of option chains expiring for tomorrow and there is a lot of volume on that $30 to $37 bracket, it doesn't necessarily mean that AMC stock will immediately go to that strike price. It may take some time. Now that we know that, we also know that those options can definitely help the AMC stock price. And as I said in the beginning of the video, that is why I brought up this option chain in the first place, because 246,000 call options, that is an insane amount of volume, and that option bracket had the most amount of volume. So I thought I'd let you guys know, right? Keeping the AMC family updated for whatever happens with AMC stock. And going off of that, AMC stock also has a catalyst coming up, and that would be the earnings date, which is going to be on August 9th. Now, I'm pretty sure it is on August 9th because that is when they have their earnings call, and they do not have earnings anytime this week, because August 5th was today and August 6th is tomorrow. Nothing is going to really happen tomorrow for AMC stock for any news or catalyst, and therefore I believe the only other way for AMC stock to announce their earnings would be on August 9th, which is also what a lot of people believe. And also with the AMC earnings, they are now having this new platform where you could actually ask the questions to the AMC administration and moderation, and they will be able to talk to the AMC retail traders about any questions that the retail traders may have about AMC stock. And so with that being said, AMC for tomorrow, because it is a Friday, and usually on Fridays AMC stock decides to go down, but if you also price in how there is a lot of options for AMC stock, more buyers stepping in compared to sellers for the option contracts, this is going to be the price prediction and expectation for tomorrow. And no one is going to be 100% accurate every single time they make a trade, which by the way, in the last video, we talked about how AMC stock, which by the way, in the previous video, we talked about how, in my opinion, I did not think AMC had a high likelihood for Thursday, which is today, August 5th, of AMC stock falling below $28 a share. And today, the low of the day for AMC stock was around $28.50 a share. As I said, this may not be 100% accurate, but with that being said, I do believe that for tomorrow, AMC stock is not going to go completely parabolic to the upside in a linear path. What I mean by that is I don't think the stock price is going to go up extremely like this. Instead, I think it is going to have a little bit of consolidation here and there, and I do believe that it will be a little bit choppy. If we ever go back to the low of the day, I do believe that $28.50, that is still going to be my ultimate near-term support level, and I said that in the last video, and I'm still going to keep that support level, $28.50. I know that we did not end up going to that support level today, and we never end up reaching that level, but we were extremely close, and so therefore I'm still going to keep that. And for the resistance level, I think that AMC stock will have a little bit of difficulty, possibly, right? That's why they call it a resistance level in the first place. It is because there is more supply rather than demand. People will decide to sell at these levels rather than buy. But if AMC stock can break this level, then there's definitely going to be another gap fill to the upside, because AMC has not broken the first resistance level, and if AMC does decide to break the first resistance level tomorrow, I'll make an updated video about the AMC stock price. But right now, to make it as simple as possible, AMC stock, the first resistance, or in other words, the level that it needs to break out of, if you want to see the stock go higher, is going to be around that $33.32 level. And so right now we have already broken that level. However, it is only the wick that has broken that level. We need an actual candle to close above that $33 and around 32-cent share level, because that will indicate that AMC stock has officially broken the resistance level, and therefore there is strength in the stock to continue moving higher and higher to fill more gaps to the upside. So with that being said, AMC stock family, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.